Morning Collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And boy, did I miss you. I missed you guys. Hey, good morning, Lori Taylor. Good morning, Valerie Flores, Jessica B. Good morning, Sunrise, Grand Rising. Hey, everybody. Hi, Alora 888, Janet Judd, and everybody else. Good morning. I miss you guys. I was supposed to come back on yesterday, but QUAN had to take off her tarot card reader hat and put on her master plumber hat. So among the other things, I'm multi-talented and faceted. Now we can add master plumber to the list because QUAN is now a master plumber as well. I'm gonna give a quick testimony and tell y'all something real quick. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about divine guidance, meaning some of you all don't walk alone. Some of you actually have guides that you can hear speaking to you because you're spiritually inclined that literally tell you when to go and when to stop, what direction to go in. When somebody is around you, that means you know good. When to go into a store and when not to, when you're being followed. Some of you literally have spiritual guides that hover over you that tell you what to do. And I'm one of them. My guides actively talk and walk with me day and night and talk to me actively. Now, I don't talk back out loud unless I have my earphones in, so I won't look crazy to people. But my guides, my ancestors of the highest vibration of love, they walk with me day and night and talk to me and counsel me, give me down. I get downloads. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And sometimes it can come as an intuition into your mind. But in the past, I've been told not to drive my car because there was some kind of danger. And I disobeyed and I got in my car to drive anyway. And I was told not to drive for 3 days. And when I got in my car to drive, they shut my car down. They shut my car down and they started my car up just enough to get to a mechanic. And I left my car there and the mechanic, the engine light was on and it wouldn't run. And the mechanic, when he got around to looking at my car, within 3 days, I could no longer drive my car. There was a huge car accident right outside of my neighborhood where you go onto the main road. And they told me someone did a death spell on me and they just did not, for whatever reason, for this one, they told me they did not want me to drive for 3 days. And when I disobeyed, they shut my car down. And when I got my car back from the mechanic said that there was nothing wrong with my car. And whatever my car was doing when it wasn't running, now it's running and it started right back up and they couldn't find a problem with it. You understand? And this is the type of thing that happens with me. So I wanted to share with you all, listen to your inner guiding voice. I had a plumbing issue with the pipe. Now, although I claim to be an electrician, a master plumber, and a cook, a million things, a gardener, I could give you a jack of all trades. I was going to, the leak was getting really bad and I had to deal with the leak. And I was going to call a plumber to come and do the work. And I was told, don't call a plumber, don't let anyone in your house. Because the last plumber I had, HVAC guy, he tried to unalive me. He secretly made a huge hole where the carbon monoxide comes out of something I didn't know about. So that a whole heap of carbon monoxide would be flowing in my home. And it was done intentionally. He was sent to do it to me, to try to unalive me. I was told not to let anyone in my home. And I don't do that anyway. No one's allowed in my home except my daughter. But they were like, you need to find a way to fix it yourself. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it this time. I would like to just pay somebody to come do it for me. I just really don't feel like watching the YouTube video and going and figuring out the parts at Home Depot. And they said, we told you no plumber in the house. No. And I was like, you know what? I respect you all, but I'm going to do it my way. And you know, for where the leak was in my garage, which is a part of my house, I wouldn't let anyone come in my front door. They would have to come in through the garage. So I went against spirit and I was about to contact a plumber to come fix the leak. And when I went to the garage thing to open it, that's how the plumber would be able to come in to access where, you know, the leak was. It locked on me. It like got jammed and locked, and it will not open at all. Completely shut. Can't open it. Can't open it. Just completely jammed shut. And I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. Fine. So that's where I was yesterday. I was being a master plumber. You know, Whole Foods, Home Depot. Yeah, the chicken was the truth. I know I'm not supposed to be eating that, but y'all be all right. Nonetheless, I was able to fix it successfully. It's working perfectly now. And I saved a whole ton of money fixing it myself. And now the garage is opening again. So that's just to tell you really quickly, you know, follow your inner guidance. Follow your inner, follow. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't get me started on my car. But follow that inner voice. If you know that you're guided always on the inner, but you just get lazy, it's a reason that you're being told not to do something or steer clear of something. And they told me right at this time, it's still not safe to hire contractors or anyone to come into my home. It's still not safe for me anyway. And this is my personal situation, because there's someone still around me that is watching my phone, and anybody that I contract to come into my home to do anything, they're going to immediately intercept and make them an offer to do something stupid to me. Okay. So just telling, I wanted to give my testimony. Always follow your inner guidance. Now, there's somebody in your energy right now that you entertained in the past. Whoever this is somebody that you entertained. And when you entertain this person, you vetted them for maybe a small season, and you determined that they were not good enough for you. They were not smart enough. They were not emotionally intelligent enough. Their IQ wasn't high enough. Whatever the case, this person, they wanted you. And then on top of all of that, this person wanted you to compete for them. They literally, you're a whole empress out here, and they wanted to turn you into some little chicken head type energy that they could make fight for them and compete for them. And you didn't even want them. And they thought by either ghosting you or introducing other women to you during a season when you were vetting them, it would make you get on top of your game and start trying to compete for their attention, compete to keep them around you, compete to get them to want you. But whoever you are, you already made a determination. They were not, they didn't have a high enough IQ, and they were not emotionally intelligent enough to be with you. You made that determination and made up your mind. But they thought, because a lot of other women that they were connected to were willing to compete, or this person was a part of some kind of catfish energy or whatever, they thought that naturally you would fall in line and join in with whatever type of group of women they had in this energy. Okay. Whether they were all just trying to take your energy from you, you were so offended. Whoever you are, I feel like you were so offended. Like, moi? Moi? Child, please. I would never compete. People compete for me. You know, it's like some energy where somebody you had entertained in the past, they thought that they were on your level, and they thought that they were what you are. And I'm not saying that in a conceited way. I'm saying that to you in a way where you know you're a woman of great value. You know that you're a woman of great value, and you know you're a master manifester, and you know you deserve nothing but the absolute best. And this person, they think that they are the absolute best, but it's for a superficial reason. It's because of a lot of women that make them feel that way. And it could be for a superficial reason, but you could see straight through the superficial, and you determine, okay, yeah, no. So this person, when you rejected them, however that is, they got in their feelings, and they got all these other women they were connected to that were competing for their attention to start attacking you. This person never left you alone. This could have been going on for years. Okay. This person never left you alone because they wanted to be with you. They wanted to be with you, but they wanted to be with you and have third parties and for you to accept it. And the thing is, it wasn't even one, whoever you are, you wouldn't accept a third party. But in addition to that, that is not even the reason. The reason is they're not on your level. They're not on your level. They're not emotionally intelligent enough, and they don't have a high enough IQ. They do not meet your standards. But they just think it's because you don't want to be a third party to a whole group of women that they breadcrumb. You understand? They wanted you to be part of their flock. And I beg to differ is your energy. Absolutely not. You don't even qualify. You don't even qualify. So this person, for the past few years, has been thinking that it was just because, no, you are going to be with me. I'm going to get all these other flunky women to do spell work on you and to do come to me spells and sex magic on you. And I'm going to harass you and I'm going to isolate you. And I'm going to, because they are a part of one of those groups that get access to resources to hack you, to know where you're going, to GPS track you. This person's a part of one of those groups. So they figured if they blocked you in every direction, did spell work on your finances, and did all forms of warfare on you, they would bully you into depression, bully you into financial vulnerability, bully you into a not working car through spell work, bully you into loneliness, bully you using sex magic, bully you into blocking all other connections, and you would be forced to accept them. They really want to be with you, but they want to be with other women too, and they want you to accept that. That's their offer to you. Their offer to you is, I really, really want to make you an offer and be with you, but I want you to accept that I am poly, and I want you to be poly too. They want to force that on you. They're like, no, I insist. I know you're the divine feminine, but I insist on having you because I know you're the best. I know you're the best, and I insist on having you because I know you're a master manifester and you have that energy and a grown woman mindset. So I insist because I think I'm the best, because I feel like I'm the best. I feel like I deserve you. So I'm not going to take no for an answer, but I want you to accept the type of relationship I want, which is where I'm a king, being a king of no kingdom, where I'm a king literally of no kingdom. I don't have no kingdom, but I'm a king. And I want you to accept how I want to have you. Even though you're of great importance and great status, I want you to lower yourself and be like a peasant, like all these other women I'm attached to, and get beneath me. Okay. And I want you to compete for my attention, affection. And you're like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. No, I want you to be interested. I want you to accept this. No, you're going to be with me, and I'm going to be with other women. You're going to accept that I want to be with other women. This is their energy. You are going to accept that I want to be with other women, and I want to be in a connection with you. Okay. And your energy speaks and says, please stay all the way the hell away from me. I'm not interested in you. I'm not poly. I would never be a part of you and any of your low vibrational women. But the main reason is I don't want you. I don't want you. I vetted you when I dated you for whatever season, and I've already determined that you're not good enough for me. You're not emotionally intelligent. You lack sexual discipline. You lack emotional intelligence. You're not emotionally responsible. You're very irresponsible. You lack sexual discipline, and your ego is out of control and out of touch with reality, and you have delusions of grandeur. Therefore, you can't protect me as a woman. And no woman in her right mind is not going to be with a man that cannot protect them spiritually, emotionally, cover them. You need emotional intelligence and to be emotionally responsible. And to do that, you have to be sexually disciplined. And to do that, you have to, like I said, have a balanced ego. And have the ability to allow that ego to be checked if it gets out of whack. And this person lacks all those qualities. So you disqualify as the queen bee, you disqualified this person already. But they are so delusional that they think you're playing hard to get. This is the skunk from Pepe Le Pew. Okay. This is the energy. Whoever this man is, he is the skunk from Pepe Le Pew from Looney Tunes. And if you're too young to know who Pepe Le Pew is, you can look it up. I know lately people have said Pepe Le Pew is some kind of womanizer. They've demonized Pepe Le Pew for being abusive to women, a stalker. But Pepe Le Pew was a skunk on Looney Tunes, a cartoon that came on back in the olden days when I was younger. And no matter, he used to run around with his little tail up in the air, completely lacking all self-awareness. And he would go to all the women skunks and try to force them to be with him. And she would be like, I don't want you. Get away from me. Leave me alone. You stink. And he would still, oh, my love, I know you're just playing hard to get. I know you're playing hard to get. I know you want me. Every woman wants me. And he with his stinking ass, he kept on stalking her. Pepe Le Pew was gang stalking her. So this man has turned into the Pepe Le Pew in your life, stalking you. Only he has a harem of women that have been helping him. What he is saying in this reading is, because I don't think you have talked to this man. I don't think you have seen him or had any type of contact. I'm getting you kicked this person out your energy, blocked them, deleted them years ago. But they still come into your community without you being aware, or you might feel their energy when they're doing spell work. They still are watching you. They're still hacking your phone. And their message to you is, I'm ready to surrender to love. That's their message. Their message to you is, I'm ready to surrender to love and kick all these other women out my energy and cut them off. I thought I could force you to accept. I thought I could force you to accept my harem of women. And I was going to force you to do it through all kind of horrible tactics against you as a woman. But I see that this has been an ongoing war and battle for years that I've been in by myself, because you've been living your damn life. And I'm ready to go ahead and surrender to love. But again, I can't say enough. You don't want this man. You don't want him. And that's what Pepe Le Pew is not getting. You don't want him, harem of women or not. Even if this man didn't put you in a competition or try to get you to compete for him, he was so offended that you didn't want to compete for him with other women and blow up his phone. Are you gonna come see me? Are we gonna hang out? Are we? Well, I don't know. I've got other things to do. Remember, you were not in a relationship with him. You were only dating him. So he was seeing other people, but you were not in a relationship with him. The point I'm making is, you already made your determination. And although you would have never gone for being put in a competition with other women or accepted other women or a poly lifestyle, it's still other reasons that you don't want him. There are other reasons that you don't want this man. that weigh even heavier than a harem of women. And it has to do with a lack of sexual discipline, a lack of emotional intelligence, a lack of emotional responsibility, an out of control ego that can't be checked. It's so many reasons. The reasons that we're here. The reasons. There are so many. It's so many reasons. And they think, okay, I dropped all the women because I'm losing money. I'm losing money because these women have bad energy and they're giving me bad advice. And you know, the women that you lay with and have sex with also influences how you think. The man too. That's why you have to be careful who you're dealing with, because the person that you're intimately having sex with and connected to, that you pillow talk to, that you share energy with, they can influence how you think. And that is one of the ways that energy affects your money. And being connected to a woman that has not done her shadow work, that gives bad advice and manipulates you to take action in directions that'll cause you to lose money instead of gain money, how that can work. Where if you are connected to an empress in a relationship, in a marriage, and you're sharing a bed with them, she's going to influence how you think, because you're very open, especially after sex, your subconscious mind to influence. And hearing the wisdom that pours out of an empress's mouth is going to influence your mindset and how you think and how you move. And that's going to affect your money. And that's only one of the ways. It's other ways too, that the energy of a true empress that's healed, that has done her shadow work, affects your money. You understand? So this person is ready to surrender. They're ready to get rid of these other women, cut them off. They don't want to. And that's another thing. Who the hell would want to be with someone that does not want to cut off toxic women? They feel like they're being forced. Honey, I know a whole bunch of y'all are out there like, oh, baby, don't do me no favors. Don't live your life the way you want to. Do what you want to do. I don't want you. It's almost an energy like, no. Don't not be yourself. If that you want to be toxic or connected to toxic energy, that means that's something still inside of you desiring that. So if you feel like you're making a sacrifice, cutting off toxic women or a toxic woman, and you really deep down inside don't want to, but you're doing it just so you can have a connection with whoever you are, that means you really don't want to cut off that toxic third party or whatever, which means there's something inside of you that's still very toxic. You understand? You got to watch that. Be careful, y'all, about people. Okay, I don't want to cut her off, but I'll do it for you. No, sweetheart. If you don't want to cut somebody off, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, just in general, in general, if there's a man that is doing something against what they want to do as a sacrifice to be with you, don't sacrifice. You need to already be in the energy of, no, I don't care if I'm with you or not. I don't want toxic women in my life, period. That shows that that is who you genuinely are. If you get with someone that's it's a sacrifice for them to cut off toxic people, places, and things, that means that's still who they are. And the fact that that is a sacrifice speaks for itself, because it shouldn't be a sacrifice to cut off toxic people, place, and things. That should be where you are in your life. I'm not attached to anyone toxic or people, place, and things. Whether I'm with you or not, this is how I live. I live a clean life. I'm a peaceful person. I'm high vibrational. So this would not be a high vibrational person if they're telling you that they had to sacrifice to cut off someone they didn't want to cut off. No, sweetheart, don't cut nobody off for me. You go on and stay with what you truly want. Don't you make, if that's a sacrifice for you, that means that's something you still desire. That's something you're still battling. That's still a struggle that you have. That's a conflict in your mind that's still going on. You don't want, so you're not at peace. Okay. Just because somebody does something in the physical in order to be with you doesn't mean that a disconnect happened in the spiritual and in the mental. So that means that person still has some kind of conflict going on in their mind and in their spirit. Okay. And that's not someone you want to get with. Okay. You want somebody who's spiritual, mental, and physical, all is in alignment. All of me is in this non-conflict energy. I don't in spirit want to be with anyone toxic, a third party, want drama, want to attract these things. You understand? You want a man or a woman that their spirit and their mind aligns with what they physically do. If someone does something in the physical, but their spirit and their mind and mental is not aligned with what they're doing, they're going to see it as a sacrifice. They're going to see it as, I really don't want to do this, but I'm just doing it for you, which means they're not all in. You want somebody's mind, body, and spirit to be in alignment. If it's a sacrifice, then they're not their mind is going against what they're physically doing. That means they're not decided and they're still sitting on the fence. So somebody wants to try to start off with a friendship with you, but I don't think you want this person in your life at all whatsoever. Imagination. Someone knows that you're very creative. Somebody knows that I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Happiness in the reverse, envy in the reverse. This person is jealous of you. This person was jealous of you. They're trying to make changes in their life, but you don't want them. Okay. If this is some kind of twin flame, their purpose is to try to come after you because you're already in your North Node and you're already operating in the highest vibration of love. And it's for them just to desire and keep taking steps in the right direction to get in their North Node by looking to you as an inspiration. It does not mean that you're supposed to come together with them. You understand? It means that you're supposed to be that fruit in the tree that they can't reach because they haven't done the work. But you're that inspirational fruit that they keep on taking steps towards to improve their own life, to be good enough to have you. And even if it doesn't happen in this lifetime, you were that twin flame of theirs that they're able to, that was able to inspire them to start moving in the right direction. You understand? Some twin flames actually do come together and get in alignment in a lifetime. Other ones are not yet caught up with where the other one is, and they are looking to you for inspiration. They can't have you, but they're improving and working on their own life to get in alignment to be with you, and you are their inspiration. Okay. So this person was jealous of you at first because they couldn't get you in the energy they wanted you in, and they fought you, a spiritual battle, and oppressing you because they were jealous of your confidence, your intelligence, your financial independence. They couldn't affect it. They were jealous of your beauty because you had high self-esteem, confidence, beauty, financial independence. You were intellectual and highly intelligent. They were jealous because there are some attributes that the women they connect to don't have or not embodying, wherein they could manipulate them, and they couldn't manipulate you. And that's why they wish you were not so beautiful. They wish you were not so healed. They wish you were not so confident. They wish you didn't have so much financial independence. They wish you were not so intellectual, intelligent, and magnetic. That's where the jealousy was coming from with envy. You knowing you could get somebody else, so not worrying about allowing yourself to be placed in a competition is what made this person feel jealous and envious of you. Okay. Happiness in the reverse. This person, because of the energy that you are, they couldn't be happy with the energies they had because their whole harem of women added up, all put together, still did not add up to one of you. They had a whole harem of women, and even with all of their energy combined, it still doesn't add up to who and what you are, a master manifester. So they couldn't be happy. They had women now. Whoever this is, they have women they can get. They got a whole harem of women that they have access to. But it's not you. It's not you. And these women cannot do what you do until they do their shadow work. They do their shadow work and work on themselves. Okay? What you are took work. What you have become took a lot of self-reflection, isolation, reflection, and healing work, tears, self-reflection into your childhood, healing from childhood wounds, being honest with yourself, taking accountability, hard work for some of you. The financial independence comes from you being someone that's dedicated, focused, disciplined, and hard work, and a decision not to use other people's energy, but to utilize your own, to go after your own goals and stay focused. What you have become was not an easy road. The Empress is not something you're born, and it's not an easy thing to obtain. You have to go through cycles of your life of lessons to become the Empress. And those lessons sometimes can be very painful. Okay. Those lessons can be very painful at times. So, and then a dark night of the soul can go on for 10 to 15 years sometime, because a dark night of the soul is not something that you go through in 3 months or even a year. A dark night of the soul encompasses lessons when you get into self-reflection, and then you get into a relationship and friendships, and then you test yourself. And then you find other areas that you've healed and other areas that you still need work, when you fall into toxic traps with people and friendships and relationships and family members. And then you go within again after you get hurt. And then you come back out, and then you see if you connect to anyone else toxic, or draw or magnetize anyone toward you. And the amount of time you spend connected to your lessons starts to shorten. Your relationships shorten. You understand? Your relationships and friendships shorten because you pick up red flags faster, and because you're healing so quickly, that a lot of things become shorter for you, until you get to the point where you don't even connect to toxic people, places, and things at all whatsoever, because your discernment has become so powerful and strong that you can analyze people before you connect to them and pick up everything you need to know about them to know whether or not you want to be friends, you want to be in a relationship, you want to date. With the dark night of the soul, a lot of times it might start in your 30s when the light bulb comes on, and it lasts for years, in cycles of coming back to going in isolation, coming out of isolation, and then testing your spirit, and then going back into isolation and coming back out, testing the spirit, going into isolation, coming back out, testing the spirit, all the while your lessons becoming shorter and shorter and shorter until you're fully in your North Node. Okay, so there's somebody that was given some kind of authority. There's someone else here. There's somebody else here that wanted to block you from having a divine counterpart. And this person's stressing out right now because they only had one job, and it was to get you into a toxic relationship with somebody so that you would not be single when a divine counterpart came in. Okay. Whoever this person is, they're getting fired right now. They were given some kind of authority to have access to your whole life, through the NSA, through hacking, through gang stalking, people following you, through all kind of resources the government provided this person to monitor your every move, because their job, it's almost like that movie, The Bourne Supremacy. I think it's The Bourne Supremacy, where they had to keep two people apart, or maybe another movie. I'm old, excuse me. But there was a movie about keeping two people apart from each other. I'm not sure if it was The Bourne Supremacy or another one, but they didn't. Their job was to stop two people from meeting each other. It's an old movie that came out years ago. Their whole job was to stop you from coming in contact with the divine counterpart, by sending catfish toward you, for you to be bound to. I know some of you all didn't realize it, but even people you had children by were ops that were sent toward you, and the government paid. The government literally paid people to do binding magic on you at a young age, to bind you to a karmic, to have a baby by, so that a narcissist would be able to wreck your life and throw you off balance for at least 18 years. They could ward off a divine counterpart from you. But by the time you learned your lessons, you knew not to connect to another narcissist or have another baby or whatever. For some of you all, this is what the government does with powerful people. They don't want you coming in contact with your divine counterpart. So they orchestrate to have people come toward you so you won't be single if a divine counterpart comes towards you. Whoever you are, you've done all your shadow work. and you're single because you have not met a divine counterpart that fits the bill. And you are not going to be bullied into a relationship with someone that's going to catfish you or that just wants to occupy your time so you're not single when a divine counterpart comes toward you. So somebody that was given authority over you, they are things are coming to an end for them, and they're in despair. This could be both. I'm picking up on a man and a woman that was both assigned in your life to watch over you, watch your every move, your every phone call, your every text message, plant people at your job, to have fake people at your job befriend you, to keep an eye on you, to see who you're talking to at work, plant people around you and do spell work on you constantly. There's someone else here that was trying to get away with stealing something from you. It could be spiritual or something physical that's no longer going to be seen as a person of high honor. Someone is being disgraced right now and exposed for something that they were doing, and they have some kind of an official title. Something's about to happen in court, and you've got another man because these people failed to put you in a relationship. And this man might have been a part of it even, but they really want to be with you, but they want you to be a part of a poly situation. And they don't realize it has nothing to do with that. They're just not good enough for you. But this person is Pepe Le Pew. Of course you want me. I know you really want me. Okay. So Holy Divine Spirit, what is the energy crowning this read this morning? Welcome everybody. Good morning, collective. I'm so happy to be back. For those of you just coming in, QUAN wears a hat as a master plumber and had to deal with the issue yesterday. I missed you guys sorely. I'm a jack of all trades, and plumbing is just one of my trades that I'm a self-proclaimed. Okay, stop lying. Okay, QUAN is a self-proclaimed master plumber. Okay, I'm a self-proclaimed master plumber, all right, because I guess others might object because I'm also a self-proclaimed mechanic, but I put a tire on backwards before and got clowned by somebody that was an op that was trying to harass me, and I didn't know I put a tire on backwards. But I'm a self-proclaimed mechanic. I'm a self-proclaimed a lot of things. What is the message? What is the message, Holy Divine Spirit? Yeah, I put a donut on backwards because I didn't want this man to help me because he was an op that kept trying to connect to me, that was sent toward me. And he's the one that flattened my tire. What is the message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the energy crowning this read this beautiful morning? What is the energy crowning this read this beautiful Tuesday morning? What is the energy crowning this read this beautiful Tuesday morning? What is it? Somebody's heartbroken because they know they can't move forward with you. Yeah. Even if they get rid of these third parties, I can't make it up. So, somebody is heartbroken. Somebody is literally heartbroken because they know that you are a master manifester, and after trying to force themselves on you by doing things underhanded in the shadow, like a creep, possibly for the last 3 to 4 or 5 years, however long this person's been doing underhanded things to you in the dark, thinking you didn't know it was them. It's like they realize even with the whole harem of women, none of them can add up to you. None of them can add up to you. I have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. They're heartbroken because they can't move forward with you, even if they get rid of all these this harem of women here, the 3 of Cups reverse, because they're not smart enough to realize that it's not about the women. You wouldn't accept that anyway, but they're childish. This is a grown man that has the mind of a child. I'm going to make you compete by making you jealous. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put you up against a 19-year-old. I'm going to find a hard body 19-year-old and flaunt them in your face to get you. It's almost like, do y'all remember when Tyrese got divorced And then he disgraced himself. It was just so embarrassing. I was so ashamed. And I don't even know the singer Tyrese personally, but I was just so embarrassed and I was so ashamed. It was secondhand embarrassment watching this man shaving a woman's poom poom online with a razor in a dusty shirt while she was like, "Oh, Tyrese! Oh my goodness! Now give me my money." It was just so nasty and cringe worthy and disgusting. I don't know how many of y'all remember that. He was trying to be childish and make I guess his ex jealous, and he got online and shaved looking dusty and nasty. He shaved her poom poom live online. They didn't show her poom poom, but he was like dipping it in the water with the shaving and shaving her pubes online. And she was just like, "Oh, Tyree, child." My stomach still hurt because it was so cringeworthy, and I felt so much secondhand embarrassment for him and her. This person is like that. This person is extremely childish in that type of a way. This is the type of person, whoever this masculine is, they have the maturity of an 11-year-old boy. This is the type of person that will GPS track you. They will literally GPS track you wherever you're going, and they'll have like a 19-year-old on standby. Now, this might be a man that could very well be between the age of 40 and 55. And he'll have a 19-year-old on standby in the car. Okay, she's leaving her house. Follow her, follow her, follow her, follow her. Where's she going? Where's she on her way to? Because we know her schedule because the NSA tracks her every move. If she goes down this highway, she's probably going to get gas at this gas station because this is where they always go. This is the type of person that they already have been GPS tracking you for years, so they know every direction you go and where you're headed. They know if you take this street, you're probably going grocery shopping. If you go in this direction, you're probably going to your kid's school. If you go here, you're probably going to get gas. They already know your whole schedule. And this is the type of person that literally will have a 19-year-old on standby and they'll be tracking you. Oh, they're on their way to this gas station right here. Okay, let's hurry up and go to the gas station and let's wait for them to pull up. And when they pull up, both of us are going to stand in front of the gas station like we're walking out of it together so we can be seen together. This is that type of energy. We have to make sure that she can see us and be falling all over me and touch my chest. This is that type of energy. This is a grown man in the mindset of an 11-year-old boy, literally. And whoever you are, you might have picked up that energy years ago about this person and was like, ill, disgusting, gross, you're weird as fuck. Oh my God, ill, you are really weird. I'm so happy that I spent this little amount of time with you to pick up that you're a grown man trapped in a child's mind. Thank you, Lord, for delivering me. But you might have kicked yourself too because this man's been stalking you ever since. This man has been stalking you ever since, using childish antics. Oh, maybe if I ride around with a young woman and track her wherever she is, and then we run in front of her and then walk past her. Like, it's weird. This is so freaking weird. It's weird behavior. It's weird. It's so, okay. So, what is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle right now? Holy Divine Spirit. So their obstacle right now is they can't physically do anything else to your finances. All they can do is magic to try to cause you an injustice. But their magic is not working at all whatsoever. All these people, the only thing these people have left is spell work. And morning, noon, and night, they go about it up and down the walls of the city. Let death fall upon them and let them go straight into hell. Those are two separate Bible verses from Psalm 55. They about it. And then my favorite one. Oh, if I was a bird, then I would fly far, far away, Selah. Because whoever you are, that's your energy. If you were a bird, you would fly far. You would have flew the coop a long time ago, relocated, put a blonde or Ronald McDonald red wig on. You would have relocated and disappeared and went somewhere else. If you was a bird, you would have flew far, far, far away. But these people track you through Babylon's system of technology. So it's hard for you to, in order to function in today's society, you have to remain connected unless you become like a sovereign citizen and completely disconnect. But as long as you're connected to this society, then they have a way of tracking you. Because if you was a bird, baby, you would fly far, far away. But no, these people track you everywhere you go, everything you do. And these people are a part of a group. And all they do, they go about it day and night doing spell work. First thing in the morning, light a candle, spell work. In the evening, in the middle of the day, spell, a spell, a spell. Let's follow them in their car doing spell work and try to get them into a car accident. I'll tell you, there was a black Nissan Sentra that follows me everywhere I go. There were two cars. One was a man driving beside me yesterday doing spell work. And then while he was doing his spell work, a black Nissan Sentra pulled out on purpose. It was very intentional, and tried to run his car into mine on the street. He intentionally tried to crash into me. And even when I swerved my car, he swerved his even more because he was trying to crash into me. It wasn't going to be enough where he would die. It wasn't going to be a fatal accident, but he was trying to cause me to get in a car accident to mess up my transportation or whatever. And he tried to crash his car into me. And he follows me everywhere I go, trying to crash into me to cause an accident. These people, that's all they do. That day and night, spell work, spell work, spell work, and try to create incidences in your life. What happened in the recent past? So spell work, all they can do is spell work to attempt to try to cause you an injustice. In the recent past, somebody was backstabbed and betrayed. They had some great big Humpty Dumpty had a great big fall financially because they can't get the energy that they want. See, this person, because they lack intuition and foresight and wisdom, that crown and third chakra energy is not balanced. They think that that energy that you're able to manifest comes from a certain look. They think it comes from a certain type of look. They might have even went and gotten, like I said, a very young woman, extremely young woman that might be extremely attractive, like Instagram model type, Dubai attractive, okay? And try to do some type of sex magic, manifestation magic with them, thinking, I know, I just need somebody that's really, really, really pretty and young, real young, and I know that's going to be the energy I need. That's going to be the energy I need to manifest. And they try it, and they come up with blanks, literally. The kitchen witch with a low IQ is worn out and older now, and to them, worn out and older is over 30. The kitchen witch with a low IQ, she's worn out. She's like a dried up mechanic rag that you wipe your engine with at this point, and he can't squeeze nothing out of her. So he might have tried even with a much younger energy, thinking, oh, she looks so young and fresh and tender. I know that this type energy will, and he's still coming up empty. He can't manifest anything because the lesson for him to learn, if this is your twin flame, that you are amused to, for them to be inspired by, the lesson for them is to stop being shallow and to go within, to be able to hone in to the qualities of a person's mindset, a person's energy signature, a person's heart, a person with wisdom, a person that has empathy, love, and compassion, which is a thing of great value. The lesson for this person is to see a woman's heart as the thing that makes her valuable, her heart and her mind, to go within and stop being so superficial. And that's why they can't manifest anything, because they're not getting the lesson. They think the manifestation comes from eye candy And the manifestation comes from a certain type of sacred energy that only a healed woman that's completed her shadow work to use empathy and compassion in all of her thought patterns that are aligned with her chakras along the base of her spine to go through a transformation in body. You understand? That's their lesson they have to learn, to go deeper than the physical body, to go deeper. And they have not learned that lesson yet. They're still childish, they're still superficial, and they're still not able to understand what creates the energy they want to manifest from, and how to obtain it, and how to obtain a woman of your caliber. Okay, so they feel backstabbed and betrayed. This is possibly a third party that they wanted you to be in with one of their harem members. Okay, and they feel backstabbed and betrayed. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about this situation with this King of Wands reversed energy. Tell me more about the situation with this King of Wands reversed energy. So they might have even connected with someone from the past that is not getting their way right now in life, that they made an offer to, a water sign. So they made an offer possibly to a friend of theirs from the past or an ally. It could be a water sign. And they made them an offer. This is someone that they already know. The kitchen witch connected with a friend of theirs or someone that they know, but they still didn't get what they expected. So this kitchen witch, because at this point, they're like a hardened rag that was used on an engine that crimples up real hard. You know, like if you take like a wash rag, but you use it for your car and you wipe the oil off your engine or something like that, adding oil to your car, and that rag gets hard. That's the energy of this kitchen witch. And the state of her sexual parts at this point. And the kitchen witch went and connected with possibly maybe a younger energy, because at this point, the kitchen witch just wants money. At this point, they don't even care. They know they have no value. The kitchen witch knows she has no value. So she connected with possibly a younger energy, a younger woman that's a part of the harem, to try to see if she could use her to connect with this man, to do magic or something with. And the young woman she connected with to have sex or do sex magic or do some kind of magic or manipulation or try to create an illusion with this masculine, they didn't get anything. It was like squeezing blood from a turnip. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. They didn't get, they're not abundant. That person has no abundant energy because she's just as stupid as he is. She doesn't know either what creates that energy that allows you to manifest from. So she thought it was a look too. So because she's bisexual, she went and found a really young energy, a really young woman, and thought, oh, I know, maybe if I can get some fresh energy, and it still didn't work. And it didn't work because that's not what creates divine feminine energy that's good for manifestation, using magic, manifestation magic. You can't do it if the energy is not of a certain quality. And the quality of that sacral chakra energy is only created by a mindset. And it, again, is the mindset of the healed woman that has completed her shadow work. Let's go. Tell me more. They made an offer, and they're in their thoughts right now because they're depressed because they can't recover. They can't recover right now because this man. So what happened is they did make an offer. It didn't work, and they can't recover because he made up his mind. Okay, I'm gonna make a sacrifice. And you don't care about no damn sacrifice. If it's again, ladies and gentlemen, for a woman or a man, if it is a sacrifice for a person, if they see it as a sacrifice to let go of a toxic person, place, or thing, if they see it as a sacrifice, that means it's not something that they want to do, which means they still think the same way, which means you don't want to be with someone where they view letting something go is a sacrifice they have to make. That means they're not spiritually aligned, and their mindset is not aligned with what their physical body is doing, which means there's a chance that they might backslide and follow up physically with where their mind is. Their mind is still with what their desire is, which is to have that poly situation, but they're physically separating from that poly situation just to get you. But their mind is still desiring that. You understand? So that's not, you don't want someone that sees something as a sacrifice to be with you. That has to just be who they are. I don't want no poly situation. And I don't want to have a third party. And I don't want to be connected, especially to no toxic women. I don't like toxic women. I don't like toxicity. So if it's a sacrifice, this is a person that still desires toxicity. Okay. So they can't recover right now. Okay. They can't recover right now. The Six of Pentacles reverse. What is that Six of Pentacles reverse? You're still single. You're still single with the Nine of Pentacles, and you're still financially stable. You're independent. You're single. You're still flourishing, and you're still growing. Okay. Whoever you are. And this person still, because one, you don't want them. And two, the Six of Pentacles is they're not spiritually aligned. Even if they're willing to physically sacrifice something, they are not spiritually aligned. So they would spiritually and mentally be breadcrumbing you in a way, because they still want to be in some energy where they're able to only give to you as they see fit, and still be selfish and live their life the way they see fit. That's the energy that they're still in. But again, whoever you are, that does not matter to you, because again, you don't want Pepe Le Pew. You don't want Pepe Le Pew. And if God made you a bird, you would fly. You would fly. You would fly so far away. Selah. What else, Holy Spirit? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. That could be someone is burdened. This man is also very financially burdened right now, because they've been laying down with a whole lot of women that have a lack mindset. And even if they did have money at one time, if they had money, they squandered all of their money. They didn't invest wisely, and they didn't save their money, because they were connected to low vibrational women that influence their spending habits, their thinking, and how they behave with money. So now this person is going broke. This person's businesses are going down. Their finances are going down because you are what you eat. Okay. And they want to keep it hidden that they're in trouble financially as well. They want to keep it hidden from you that they're in trouble financially. And they know with that Ace of Pentacles that you are a whole Ace of Pentacles, and that you're getting ready to become very wealthy. The Three of Pentacles. What is the Three of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? And they're still collaborating with a group that's connected to a Capricorn devil energy. The Sun. What is the Sun and that Capricorn energy? Someone wants to take very quick. Someone's trying to make a quick strategic move to take a risk. Oh, wow. So this person, their agenda, look at this. See, they have an underlying agenda. What is possibly still trying to get something done? Clarify the Seven of Wands. The Five of Wands. Okay, this person is still in battle mode. They think they're not being seen. They're sneaky. They still think that they're going to balance the situation. But it's not a secret. They can't keep it hidden from you. This person thinks that they're still going to get your energy because they're slow. And whoever you are, I pray for you because I'm so sorry you're going through this. Pepe Le Pew not only will not leave you alone, but they're too slow to realize that you know that they're only after you because they're in financial trouble and they're trying to set you up. This man still thinks that he can charm you and set you up, and you don't want him. But in his slow ass mind, he's thinking, okay, because I'm slow, if I just let go of all these other women and get them out my energy, then you'll accept me back. And then I'll be able to backstab and betray you for this Capricorn over this organization, and I'll be able to become rich. And it's like he thinks that you are unaware and that all you want, because he's used to dealing with simple-minded women that are some simple ass women that are not connected to their intuition, that will be happy for a man to discard all other women for them. You know, when you're dealing with a woman that's simple and simple-minded, all she requires from you is for you to physically discard of the third parties and other women. She doesn't even care if you're spiritually or mentally aligned. If you physically do what she asks you to do, then she's going to feel like she's winning, and she's going to overgive to you and allow you to have access to her life, because she's not connected to her intuition, and she's not looking at the situation from a higher spiritual perspective. Okay. And because he's used to dealing with these type of energies, he thinks that he can come toward you in the same energy. Look what I did. You should be proud now, because I'm going to allow you to walk around with me on your arm, and I'm going to discard all other women for you and make you the envy of all women, because you have me all to yourself. This is Pepe Le Pew's mindset. You understand? His mindset is what would impress a woman that's not connected to her intuition, that makes bad decisions still, because she's still learning lessons. His mindset is that he's the prize and you're desperate, and you just want to be able to have him on your arm to show off that he has selected you and discarded all other women. So that gives you one up. And you're so high vibrational and an empress that you don't get into a relationship or a marriage so you could one up, or to show off to somebody, or for them to make you look a certain way to other people. That's not the reason an empress allows for a marriage or a relationship. You do it because you're already in a stage of your life of joy, peace, and happiness. And if another person of the same frequency and vibration that's open to companionship, that's already healed and complete, and has done their shadow work, wants to join up with you for companionship and love, then you're open to it, and you're doing it for companionship and love. And you're not doing it for a one-up, or to show off, or for competition, or for validation from other people of some status that someone has created a competition. You don't get in relationships like that. That's childish. That's extremely codependent. And that's for validation. You don't do this type of stuff. Okay. So this man thinks that he's the prize, and he thinks that he can impress you by being on your arm and discarding other women. This is the type of man that will talk bad about his exes, or he'll put down another woman to impress a woman that he's only with for money. This is the type of man that will, look, I'm going to talk down on these other women over here, even though he's probably still sleeping with them, but I'm going to put them down to make you feel better because you have all the money. Some weird energy like that. A man that will sit up there and make fun of other women, or talk down on other women, or treat them badly because they think it makes you feel good. And any woman that's impressed by that, or that accepts a man tearing down another woman to make her feel better, sweetheart, you better run. You better run. Because the last thing you want to do is be in a relationship with a man that feels like he's validating you and your relationship by putting other women down. Because chances are the women that he's making fun of and talking bad about and putting down, he's probably attracted to them. And if he could get away with sleeping with them and being around them, he probably would. Okay. And that's not a good look either. So they can't recover because you see straight through it. And this man cannot come toward you because you're not interested in a friendship. You're not interested. The fates are at play. Okay. This man might have Scorpio in their chart, and he's still trying to get away with something. Okay, so right now the fates are at play. Now the wheel is Aquarius energy. Clarify the wheel of fortune, please, and thank you. Clarify. Oh, okay, so you're still single. You're still single. And no one's got your energy. You're healed. They can't cause the conflict for you. You're at the top of the wheel. Okay. You are at the, oh. So this might be an Aquarius. This might be an Aquarius using this man. He might have Scorpio placement somewhere in his chart. That might be using this man to get away with something. Because they couldn't get you into a relationship with someone to ruin your life or set you up. The 10 of Pentacles reverse, and somebody's about to lose all their money. There's somebody in my collective. For someone in my collective, there's someone in your life that was around when you were born that was in, and it came out in another reading I did. They're touching me right now too, to emphasize on this. There's somebody in your life connected to you that when you were born, they were around when you were born. And at the time, they were in some kind of spiritual battle and they needed more power, or something. They needed more power because they were in a spiritual battle. And when you were born, they offered you up in some kind of demonic contract to never marry. They offered your energy up that you would never get married. You would never, and you would suffer your entire life and be single, alone, depressed, broke. And the entity or demon that they bound to you in a contract would be able to eat off of your energy for your entire life. You were supposed to struggle, be a drug addict, a prostitute, or in some kind of homeless energy, and always be in sadness and misery. And this person bound you to this contract. They offered you up. And behind the scenes, this person's been doing things in your life, your whole entire life, to make sure you stayed in that energy and you wouldn't heal, because this is how they got their wealth. Whoever this person is, they're about to lose. That's why they keep showing me this. Whoever this person, at the time, that demon, at the time of your birth, when they made that contract, they came up financially. They came up financially in some way in their life because of what they bound you to in childhood. You might have had a very bad childhood, even your young adult life, even as you got older. But as you started to heal, that demon started asking questions. You know, their contract started coming into jeopardy, because at this point in your life, you're completely in your North Node and you're healed and you're vibrant, you're happy. Even if you're single, you are still in the highest vibration of love. And the demon can't eat off your energy anymore that they made the contract with. So everything that they built off your energy, they're about to lose now. So the contract is over with whoever this practitioner that bartered you. It's over now, because you are, even though you're single, you're still operating in a high vibration where that spirit can't eat off your energy for somebody. So someone might be an Aquarius. I have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Someone's about to lose everything because they needed you to get into a toxic relationship with someone to lower your confidence and destroy your life, testify you were crazy, drug you, get you locked up in a mental institution, spell work on your finances, or even sacrifice you to that entity. And they can't, because you know who's good for you and who's not. Clarify that death card, Holy Divine Spirit, the Chariot. Okay, someone might have Cancer in their chart that's trying to get away with a death, but they wanted to try to get away with causing you a death, but they have to release the burden. So there might have been a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising whose complete wish fulfillment was to sacrifice you. This could be someone that could have been eating off of your energy, but now they're backstabbed and betrayed. This could be like an energy vampire. This could be a warlock. This could be the practitioner that made the contract for this Aquarius or whoever this energy is. They might have a placement in their chart. This Cancer practitioner cannot eat off your energy. They're a vampire either because you're healed. So they figured all they had left was to sacrifice you. The only way they would be able to continue forward toward their retirement and what's left of their lives, because these are older people, was to sacrifice you. So they were trying to get away with a death, but they cannot persevere. The Chariot reverse. They cannot persevere with these death spells trying to kill you because it's only backfiring. And something is getting exposed right now in the sun. Someone might be a Gemini as well. Clarify the lovers, Holy Spirit. This is someone with Gemini. They could have a Gemini and Scorpio placement in their chart. Someone might have both Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini placement in their chart. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is someone that was draining your energy spiritually for many years off of your pain. They want me to clarify. Somebody has Gemini, Cancer, and Scorpio in their chart. They could even be like a Gemini, Cancer cusp with a Scorpio moon. They might even have like a Leo rising. Okay. There's someone with Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo in their chart placements. Okay. This person, for many, many years, was able to obtain a home, obtain a marriage. This might even be a woman that has a lot of masculine energy that could have cloaked herself in your energy to obtain a marriage, literally, because she's extremely masculine. And she might have been she's a part of the occult. And she worked with a whole lot of other people that were benefiting off your energy. And she got a whole Ace of Pentacles off your energy, possibly in the last 20 years. She got a whole Ace of Pentacles off your energy in the last 20 years, using underhanded, low vibrational, occult, hidden tactics that you probably were unaware of. You might have just thought you had the worst luck in the world, but these people were working behind the scenes against you to cause pitfalls financially and in love in your life. And that's the truth I'm telling you right now with the Ace of Swords. Okay. And what's going on right now with this energy, with the fates being at play, the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like that's the fates at play right now. This person, you're not in any kind of mental imprisonment at all whatsoever. What is going on right now? Tell me more about the situation with this Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio energy I'm picking up on. Somebody is getting a message right now. This might have something to do about a court situation. Journey in the reverse. So the logistics of something is about to change, and it's about to change. Somebody is not going to be able to move forward with something. Journey in the reverse is a Chariot in the reverse. Somebody cannot persevere with their lifestyle off of your energy, and they can't move forward with whoever they were working with to try to collaborate you with a low vibrational man or woman to destroy your life. Okay. Someone might be a Queen of Pentacles energy that didn't want to let go. Earth sign. Someone could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart that can't regulate their emotions. That's not getting their wish fulfillment either. I'm picking up on Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aquarius energy here. I'm picking up on all these energies here. Okay. They didn't want to let go. These are all different people that were benefiting from your energy, that were orchestrating this for years off of your energy. And the masculine got an offer from these people to connect to you to see if they could drag you to the gutter. But you picked up on them and you distanced yourself from them. This masculine was supposed to they were supposed to sucker you and punk you into a low vibrational relationship whereby they were going to breadcrumb you everything, time, energy, money, and then they were hopefully going to impregnate you, and then they were going to triangulate you to the point of no return, stress and insanity, with a whole harem of women that would start messing with you and claiming he's sleeping with me. I have a baby by him too. They wanted you connected to a whole harem of nothing but a community of women that thrive off of chaos and drama, that you would have no choice but to stay connected to if he was able to get a baby up out of you. But you rebuke that in the name of Jesus, and you disconnected from this masculine before he ever had an opportunity to ensue that on you. His whole objective was to make you a part of his harem and drag you in the gutter, to drag you down to the gutter. But you said the devil is a liar, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And you separated your energy from this masculine and kept it pushing. And that's why him and his whole harem came running after you for the last 3 to 5 years, trying to anchor themselves into your energy, because it didn't work. You understand? Their trap did not work, and you got away. And that's why they've been running behind you like they have, because this group over here of all these energies that were siphoning your energy hired this man to anchor himself with you. He did fall in love with you. It's like a narcissist falls in love with an empath. But this man actually does have feelings for you, but they're a demon. A demon fell in love with you, okay? A demon fell in love with you and wanted you to be a part of their harem as well. But they did take on the job of trying to bind you to a low vibrational relationship where they could control you. So these people could torment you as everyone continued to flourish off of your energy. Okay. So, amen. But the cycle is over. The world card. The cycle is over. The world card. So somebody is about to lose their home, their marriage, their finances, their investments. Somebody's about to literally go into complete poverty. Somebody's chariot is about to turn into a pumpkin. Them white horses are about to turn back into mice. The fairy godmother turned around and hiked up her skirt and bent over and gave her ass to kiss. That's the entity they made the contract with. Like, you didn't give me the energy, and I told you at midnight. I told you at midnight, if you didn't get that energy, that everything was going to turn back in rags. Matter of fact, you can't even have the one crystal slipper, bitch. I'm gonna smash that shit too. You don't get to keep nothing. You understand? This whole Cinderella conversion in this woman's life and everyone else connected, they had to get your energy by midnight. And now everything in their life is turning back and rotting. Everything is dropping. Everything is turning into mush. They're losing everything. These people are going to live in utter poverty. One or two of them might even lose their mind and go crazy. Okay? Someone's gone into poverty right now because the cycle is over and you have done your shadow work. And now you are the walking manifestation of the source of God's power on earth. The source of God's power on earth. I'm going to say it again. You are the source of God's power on earth. What would you do with the peasant? Because you did what? You completed your shadow work. You completed your shadow work that allowed you to have the mindset that creates that magical energy in your sacral chakra. Okay? That allows you to be abundant by yourself or with another. And they know it. The cycle is over. And now you embody the source of God's power on earth, and you're very sought after. And how dare these people try to run game to make you think that you are not who God said you are after all the work that you've done on yourself. People know who you are. You might not have run into potential people because these people have been blocking you. Understand something. There are people and divine counterparts out there that know who you are, that want to get to you, but they also know these people in the government have been blocking them from you and blocking you on purpose and kind of been in an energy. Hey, you're not allowed to talk to her. She's a part of our program, and you own a business, and you know how we can do. You know how we could destroy your business and make problems with the IRS, and you know how we could, if you're in America, you know we can make problems for you if you go talk to that woman over there. She's ours. She's a part of the program. You know, you a Mason. You know, you this. You know, you're a part of this organization, or you know about how we operate, whatever. And she's an untouchable. She's someone set aside for us that we're doing something to, whether it's gang stalking, targeting. I'm telling you, there are prospective divine counterparts that are aware of you, that have wanted to come toward you, but they've been blocked, blackmailed, or threatened, their businesses, their money, told that you were off limits by these people with the audacity to believe that you're their slave and they own you. And that's the truth. All right, what are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Somebody went to the doctor. Somebody went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody. I'm going to start with that. Fire, explosion, and when? There might have been a fire or an explosion. There might have been some kind of fire or explosion that could have happened. I don't know, maybe someone went to the doctor as a result of a fire or explosion. Someone might be getting fired from a job. This might be about a business or work relationship. You know, I was watching the news this morning and I saw a story about somebody that just lost their job after 25 years from the Social Security Administration in Maryland. And she died. She died. She like slumped over and literally died. They said she died because she was worried about layoffs and she was working for Social Security. And they touched me to tell me to pull some cards when I was watching the news story. And they told me that they're doing an investigation. It's in Maryland, y'all. And they told me this woman did something in the past illegally, possibly up to 25 years ago, for maybe a few people within the Social Security Administration. And she was so afraid of going to jail. That's why she died. You know, her nerves. You're going to be seeing a whole lot of people as these investigations of the different ways these people have blocked you, either taking their lives, playing crazy, or some of them might actually die. Some of them might actually keel over and die out of fear. Not because they're going to get laid off, but because they're about to be exposed for something they thought they would never be exposed for because they did it 25 to 30 years ago. I know. I agree with you. I agree with y'all. What a pity. Child, please. Fired. Yeah, fired again. All right. Let's go, Holy Divine Spirit. What are the messages? Career. Somebody's career might be over. A person. Oh, they want me to pull a person out. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Someone that just wanted revenge on you. Someone that just wanted revenge that knew you from school age or college or trade school age. Okay. Identity theft. I can't make it up. Oh, wow. Something sad. You might have had to take a spiritual bath. Solar plexus. This is their investment. Why y'all do that? Career again. You need to take a real spiritual bath ASAP. A bad business offer. All right. Something's very sad that's going on right now with somebody. Okay. Somebody has a health issue. Somebody might have a health issue with their solar plexus. So that could be somebody might have something going on with their liver, their stomach, their intestines, their pancreas in that area. Something might be going on with someone's liver, pancreas, intestines right now. And if you have something going on, it doesn't mean the reading applies to you. This is just the person we're talking about right now. Somebody that took a bad business offer, review product terms or contract, and this had to do with their job or career. Oh, wait. To help someone do identity theft. I know this ain't about the lady I saw on the news. Nah, I don't think so. But let's find out what we're talking about. They said who? They wanted me to say who? This could apply to several people. These are friends. Your male platonic friend. All All right, y'all wanted me to say who. Y'all did say who in the shuffle, so. Someone's niece. Okay, someone's niece. The card bent right in my... We know. Tarot card readers, y'all know when your finger moves on a certain card. Y'all know. It could be several energies mirroring the same experience right now. Chinese hacker. There could be several energies mirroring a very similar experience right now. We'll see. Someone might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody's niece might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that are friends with someone's a boss or a supervisor. This is someone's friend, a boss, supervisor. Someone might be East Indian. Somebody might be East Indian, Japanese. Who did y'all want me to identify? Someone's brother, cousin, or sister, a black man. Sorry. It fell on the thing. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I told you. Someone's niece might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What was this? A police officer. We'll see. All right, these are all friends. United Nations, Ethiopia, Chinese. Okay. All right, so this is a group of people, and it might have to do with their job and career that are all connected. What I'm getting is this is a whole community of people that came together possibly on a lie or something about you so that they could isolate you and gang stalk you. It's a whole community of people. I'm going to give you what I have. I have, this is your daughter for somebody. I have, this is your ex-husband or ex-wife. This could be somebody in the collective right now that's watching. Someone is Chinese. Somebody is Ethiopian in the UN. It came out together. Somebody is an Ethiopian connected to the United Nations. Somebody is from a USA Northwest state. Somebody's in the CIA. Somebody is a white, there's a white woman involved. There's a black man involved. These are all friends. So this is a whole group of people here. We got that, the UN, Ethiopia. Somebody is somebody's brother, cousin, or sister. Yeah. Some of y'all families got involved. But it's a whole, this is a whole cult that belongs to a secret society that all collaborated together to get away with doing something to you. Someone is Japanese. That's a part of this cult. Somebody is somebody's boss or supervisor. These are, again, these are all friends that belong to the same cult. And I already told you when I shuffled, I saw a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with niece. And then it came out later. Somebody's niece is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, somebody's niece is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is a whole group of people that collaborated together to try to isolate you, that all benefited either financially or doing opportunities. These people benefited off your energy. They came up off your energy in some kind of a way from what they orchestrated against you. And this is not just recently. This has been for years. This has been going on for years, okay? It's a whole group of people that might be about to be in front of the court, okay? Who needs to take a spiritual bath? Who needs to take a real or spiritual bath ASAP? Let me see if this is you that needs to take a spiritual bath, meaning they're doing something right now, or if it's someone that participated. Okay, not you. Someone that's stuck in a cycle right now that was a part of this group needs to take a spiritual bath because they just want to revenge on you. Now, let me explain why they want revenge. Because for the slow people out there that want revenge, these people don't know what revenge means, okay? Revenge to these people means I want revenge on you for being handsome or being pretty, for being studious, for being industrial, for being creative. I want revenge on you for getting more attention than me in childhood. I want revenge on you that everybody always tends to be more drawn magnetically toward you. When you call for a family gathering, everybody shows up. When I call, you got to drag people in. You know, revenge on you for being financially stable, hardworking. Revenge on you for your intelligence, for your intellect. Revenge on you for being independent. Revenge on you for attracting love, being able to attract love. Revenge on you for being creative and what you look like, how you do your hair or cut your hair, how you dress, for being authentic. Revenge on you for people loving you. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people have a very, very warped sense of revenge. Okay. Revenge on you for every man that when we went to the club together, no one talked to me or wanted to dance with me, but they would always come and want to dance with you, even when you didn't even want to dance with them. Even when you didn't want the attention, they wanted attention from you, and they would treat me like I was invisible. This is the type of mindset. This is the type of mindset of these karmic energies and their definition of revenge. Okay. Now, to an intelligent person, revenge is when someone has actually consciously done something intentionally toward you, and you want to get revenge on them. These are things that people are jealous of you about, that they were envious of you about. So it's not revenge. Okay. It's just, I just want to hurt you because I'm jealous. It should just say jealous on his card. You don't take revenge on somebody because you feel jealous of them. That's not revenge. It's stupidity. Okay. So their version of wanting revenge on you is just saying, I'm jealous of you, that I feel like you were born with more than I was born with. You had more tools in your toolbox when you were born than I had to get you ahead in life. So I'm going to balance the scales and make it fair by doing something mean to take your energy and to take from you, because you were born with more than me. You were born with more abilities than me. You were born with more advantages than me, whether it's spiritually, energetically, emotionally, intelligently, even with looks and beauty. Because of the patriarch, beauty is seen as a form of currency. Because in a patriarchal society, men only see women as an object, a maid, a tool, and they want a really good looking tool or object or a shiny new car. So in a patriarchal society, going back as far as we can date, your lifestyle oftentimes depended on what you look like, the type of husband you could attract, and the lifestyle you could live. So it was a form of currency. So women have been conditioned to see your beauty as a form of currency. And if you're very beautiful, youthful looking, or very attractive, radiant, you would be able to attract wealth towards yourself, because you could attract a husband that had wealth. Now, even though in 2025, that has changed with women, your currency is you being able to get a job and work and manifest. That's the mindset of a lot of women, and they'll become jealous if, even though beauty is in the eye of the beholder, if you are someone that is seen as having very balanced features that are well put together, and you're seen as someone very symmetrical and beautiful and have a nice body, nice shape, they'll look at it as if you have an unfair advantage financially in life, because people tend to be more drawn toward and attracted to and willing to give opportunities to people that look physically attractive, both men and women. So they see it as an injustice. It's something inequitable and unfair. So to balance the scales and make it fair, they feel like they're justified in targeting you for your beauty for some women. Okay. Now, whoever this person is, something might be going on right now. They want revenge against you. They might need to take a spiritual bath because someone might be setting someone up to be set up. Something's going on with someone's solar plexus. All right. They want me to, somebody's sick right now. Something's going on with somebody's solar plexus. Someone that might have an escapism mentality, that might have very rigid thinking, that might have had a fear of alienation. Someone that's been very arrogant. Okay. Someone's been very arrogant. One more. Good Lord. Someone has an entity feeding in their crown chakra. Someone that overreacts to everything. Okay. They might be dealing with low blood pressure right now from underactive heart chakra. This person right now, heart chakra, they might be dealing with a lot of anger issues. Again, fears of alienation and grief. This person feels alienated. Let me show y'all. Came out twice. This person feels alienated. They're feeling grief. They're feeling anger. They overreact to everything. They have low blood pressure. They have an entity feeding right now on their crown chakra. This is someone, throat chakra is overactive, insensitivity. This is the type of person that might speak with a lot of insensitivity. They might have a poor mental function right now. Okay. Circulation issues related to either high blood pressure, heart palpitation, heart attack. They're very disorganized right now because of excessive stubbornness, solar plexus. They're unable to focus right now, a lack of connection to the world, and they have an entity feeding in their solar plexus chakra right now as well. Okay. Whoever, they wanted me to bring this out. Sore throat, painful jaw, mouth issues like ulcers, over analysis. They might over analyze everything. They're dealing with one or more issue connected to their solar plexus, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcers, pancreas, liver, or disease. Okay, so this is what they wanted me to talk about. Whoever this person is, they might have some kind of illness developing in their body due to not doing their shadow work and healing, and it's blocking up their solar plexus chakra, and they might be suffering from something going on with one or more of these physical issues: constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcers, pancreas, or liver disease. So something might be going on with someone's liver, pancreas, or something like that is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so that's who we're talking about right now. Child, that karma don't never miss an address. That karma is serious when it hits, especially when you have excessive stubbornness. When we sit up there and we tell y'all over and over again, I know that you're having fun getting away with what you're all doing to us right now, but do you know when the karma hits, it could hit you in the form of one of your organs failing. You can end up in a lot of pain, and you're going to wish you never did what you're doing right now. And they get in some arrogant energy. Ain't nothing happening to me. Ain't nothing happening to me. They literally get into that type of energy. Well, I'm not feeling nothing right now. Ain't nothing going on with me. Look, 3 years then went by since I started doing this magic on you, and I'm still in the best shape of my life. Ha ha. See, I told you nothing would ever happen to me. And you'll sit up there and tell these people over and over, went to the doctor and didn't tell you. You sit up there and tell these people over and over again, stop your lifestyle. Stop what you're doing. Stop attacking me. You are going to get karma. You are going to get karma. It is ignorance to believe you can get good karma by causing misfortune for others. You're going to get bad karma, and it could come in the form of death. It could come in the form of a disease that's terminally ill, organ failure, sicknesses, bad health, homelessness, losing your money. And this is someone that is stubborn, excessively stubborn and arrogant. Okay. This is a man or a woman that is excessively stubborn or arrogant. Someone could have Pisces in their chart. Someone might have Leo in their chart, is what I'm seeing as I'm shuffling these cards. Yeah, this person is really sad right now because they're sad and alone right now. They might even still be talking shit right now. Because because they might have some kind of entity attachment in the crown chakra, and they don't want to repent, is what I'm getting. Whoever this person is, they don't want to repent. They don't want to repent. They don't want to confess, and they don't want to repent for signing up for a bad contract, to do something against you. And right now, they've gone to the doctor, and it's something wrong with something going on with the liver, their pancreas or something, and they're suffering, and they're still being arrogant, talking shit even while they're suffering, and they don't want to repent. See, this is how karma and God puts their foot on your neck. I call it transformative pain. Yeah, sometimes we have to feel transformative pain, which means all of us are due to have things put in our face so it can be a forced transformation. Sometimes it's heartbreak. Sometimes it's emotional pain. Sometimes it's a terminal illness or sickness that is karma and God's foot on our neck. Now do you see it? Now do you see it? You because you were being arrogant before in how you were conducting yourself, doing death spells on my chosen one and other innocent people that you were interfering with their natural process here on earth. So now I got my foot on your neck and you're paying while you're getting these treatments in the hospital. Do you see it now? Are you going to recognize it now, or do you want me to keep putting my foot down until you die? Do you see it now? That is transformative pain. That forces these people into submission to accept, and some people die, to accept and face what they don't want to face. Somebody didn't get the results and they lost all their money and got bad karma, and something's going on with them right now. Holy Divine Spirit, they're having a tower with their bad health and lost all their money, and it's happening right now. And this might be someone that was making fun of you and laughing at you when they were doing things against you. It's because they reversed an ending. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this energy. They went to the doctor and didn't tell you. So they might be getting treatment with a doctor and just not telling anybody. Someone could have Gemini in their chart, the lovers. Someone stuck in a cycle with a partnership with someone they're with. Someone is having an ego death right now. They were in a partnership with an Aquarius energy that might be having an ego death right now. Okay, and possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. I have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Child, somebody went to the doctor and they're keeping it hidden from everybody that they're struggling because they're arrogant as fuck. And this is justice. And this is justice. They can hide their disease, but they know they're getting karma. This is fair. And this is justice, whoever this person is, because they tried to help someone get away with identity theft on you. What else, Holy? And they need to take a spiritual bath to cleanse the entity attachment that's feeding off of their crown chakra right now. Okay? Because they couldn't backstab and betray you. And everybody has left them. Look, their whole group that was egging them on to be in this destructive energy against you, if this is a man or a woman and had a whole bunch of low vibrational fake friends that were egging them on to be in this destructive energy against you, everybody is aware that they're sick right now. And this fell over here. They want me to identify something else about this person. Not that one, this one. They want me to identify, well, I'll pull both. They want me to identify something else about this person. Okay, what was it? Why y'all landed on that pile? This could be someone that could have known that they were using energy weapons on you, NCR trooper energy weapons. Someone could have hired a private investigator. Someone might be connected to the church, the Pope, or the clergy, or a district attorney. Somebody was connected to a district attorney where you live, and they were trying to set something up to get you arrested and have you put away. They wanted to see if they could set something up to have you put away. Somebody might even be a clone. Child, believe it. Somebody might actually even be a clone. And then again, NCR trooper energy weapons. Ha. Okay. Aha. Okay. For some of you all that have people that like they're under demonic possession planted in your community around you that just use energy weapons on you day and night, day and night, day and night. Some of these people are clones that were kidnapped and killed or living somewhere else or enslaved, and they're clones that are placed like in your community, and they'll use an energy weapon on you day and night without any form of a conscience at all whatsoever. The reason is because they're a clone. If they die, they'll just bring them right back. If they die, look at that. I'm telling you, look at that movie, Who Claimed Tyrone by Jamie Foxx. That's some real shit. Watch that movie on Netflix, Who Cloned Tyrone by Jamie Foxx. But they do clone humans. They made a law in England years ago when they cloned Dolly the sheep that it's against the law to clone humans, which lets you know, yes, they do clone humans. Okay, so there are some clones out there that were placed amongst you all that were to hold energy weapons on you day and night, and that's how they get people to do it. That's how they find people to militarize against you. They're clones. Some of them are clones. Is Elon Musk a clone? Maybe he is. The Pope passed away on Easter, but QUAN Yin says the Pope already passed away in the hospital. They brought him back on out. When the Pope was in the hospital, they were like, oh, the Pope's about to die. Okay, the Pope didn't die. I think the Pope did die in the hospital. I feel like the Pope did die in the hospital. And then I feel like something might have happened. Maybe I feel like the Pope was a clone. I feel like the Pope did die in the hospital and they cloned him. And they brought him back out for a little while, and then they let him go for good on Easter. Okay. It's very interesting. I'm not saying nothing. But TD Jakes went in the hospital and people thought he was going to die. And now he's back out here. That's all I'm saying. They out here cloning people. I'm just saying they out here cloning people. They are. All right. Was there an energy with this? Went to the doc. Somebody might be connected to a school. It doesn't have to be a middle school, or it can be. Someone might be connected to a school. This went to the doctor and didn't tell you. Someone might be in the public eye, an entertainer. And then I have the Pope or the clergy again. Someone might be in the public eye, like famous. They don't have to be a singer, a dancer, actor, actress, musician. They could also be someone that's well known in the community. This could be someone very well known in the community. Someone might be a utility worker at a school. A senator. And it fell over here on envy in reverse and happiness in the reverse. There might be a senator connected to the person that's a part of the same cult, of the person that catfished you, that wanted to bring you into a group with a harem of women. You see how senator went into envy in the reverse. The person that catfished you was a part of a cult that a senator was also a part of, that wanted to catfish you, and Pepe Le Pew energy. Whoever that Pepe Le Pew energy is, they were connected to a cult that a senator is also a part of. A representative, your mayor. I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. Child. And then the Roman Catholic Church again. All right, this is what they want me to point out for somebody, okay? I told you already, it was a whole Truman Show orchestration. I got a DA, a district attorney. I got your mayor. I got a representative. I got a senator. Somebody might be a driver for bus, van, Uber, Lyft, a shuttle driver, something like that. I have a middle school employee. Somebody is in the public eye, entertainer. Somebody's in the public eye. Somebody is a utility worker. Sometimes these are the ones using energy weapons. And somebody is in the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, or the clergy. Okay? So somebody's very sick right now. Somebody is extremely sick right now, and they're hiding their sickness or disease because of what they were a part of. They took a bad business offer, a bad contract to do something against you, and somebody has known somebody since school age, college, or trade school. What is they are setting you up? What is they are setting you up? What is they are setting you up? Okay, this person, this could be past energy or present energy. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, whatever this person, Sagittarius energy here, Pisces energy, they were working on something so that they could make you an offer. Got it. This person was working on, this person is still in a, so this is the Pepe Le Pew. This is the Pepe Le Pew energy that won't leave you alone. That is so disconnected from their intuition. And because they have the mind function of an 8 to 10-year-old boy, and the emotional maturity of an 8 to 10-year-old boy, this person was a part of some kind of a cult in which there's a senator, a DA, and a whole bunch of other people, your mayor, a whole bunch of other people are a part of the same cult as this person. So that's why they get away with doing things. But they were trying to set you up. And because they function on the level of an 8 to 10-year-old little boy, and they're an emotional child, literally, they thought, because of their arrogance and ego, they literally thought that they would be doing you a favor by completely cutting off their whole harem of women and their third party, and coming toward you completely single, and offering you themselves. Like, look at this sacrifice I made for you. I'm completely single. I'm not connected to any woman. That's to show you I want to be with you. But in actuality, they were trying to set you up. They were trying to be strategic even though they're slow. They were trying to be strategic to set you up to still try to get your energy. And they made an offer, but whatever offer they tried to make, you're still balanced because they have been doing magic and they feel defeated right now. So that was the setup. Yep. The King of Wands reverse. This King of Wands reverse energy, that they have low self-esteem and their confidence is not their own. They rely on their energy through validation of materialistic things, shiny things, expensive things, and people. That's how they're validated. They don't have real confidence. They might get confidence from sexually manipulating. They might get confidence from sex, something superficial. Possibly they might get confidence from their looks, from sex, from superficial attention, from money, materialistic things, and validation from people, from low vibrational people. But they don't have real confidence. That's why they're the King of Wands in reverse. And they thought they would be doing you a favor to grace you with their presence by, look, I'm going to allow you to be seen with me. And I'm going to distance myself from all these other women that were attached. And I'm going to give you the pleasure of being seen with me, and you being at the top of my list. How you like that? It's that type energy. Okay. And it was a setup. And whoever you are, the Four of Wands reverse, they broke up with this heron of women, and they wanted to come toward you to try to set you up. And right now they can't move to calmer waters, and they accept that they'll never be smarter than you. Okay, because you can see straight through them with this Two of Swords reverse. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit, so I can close this out? Child, somebody is sick right now. Somebody is going and seeing a doctor. It could be a father figure. Someone could have, oh, wow, this could be a father figure that could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. Wow, somebody might have cut this person off and they're shutting down emotionally right now. What's the final message? So there might be the cycle's over. And they're defeated. Dang, that is the final message. And everybody is stuck in a cycle. Everybody is stuck with their karma in some kind of, look at her. Look how this came out. It looks like she's coughing into the cold air. She looks afflicted, doesn't she? Everybody is coming out like this right here. This is how they're coming out. I can't make it up. Every single person that took action against you right now is struggling with their health. They're struggling with their finances. They can't move to calmer waters. They're being haunted at night by the karma from what they did to you. They don't feel bad about what they did to you. They feel bad that they're getting karma for it. They didn't get away with it and got caught. And they can't find a way in your energy because you're not falling for any of the tricks or illusions of any of these dum-dums that allow themselves to be used by demons, entities, spirits, and the devil. And these people, they can't believe that they are stuck in the gutter where they will remain for the rest of this lifetime. Sickness, depravity, bad health, bad finances, struggling to keep their heads. You might see them pushing a shopping cart wrapped in the next 5 to 10 years. You might see some of them pushing a shopping cart wrapped in tarp that you use for a roof. I'm telling you the truth, y'all. Y'all, I love you. I missed y'all yesterday. I'm QUAN Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back with another one after I have my breakfast. And don't worry, I'm working on our group. Don't think I'm not working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Of course, a plumbing issue popped up, which the enemy's gonna fight to slow things down. But don't worry, it's coming up. Everything's coming together right now very nicely, and I'm very, very excited about what I'm going to have to present to all of you that are going to be participating in the High Priestess roll call. I'm very, very excited. I'm even putting a survey together for everybody to do, where you be able to tell us about your, when we're getting to know each other. That'll, like icebreaker. I'm putting some stuff together, like that will be some icebreaker activities that will allow us to get to know who we are, so that you can find your soul tribe. There has to be like a bonding process where you get to know things about people without judgment, about what spirituality you practice, what your beliefs are, what your religion is, and in doing these icebreaker activities, it will allow you an opportunity to identify your soul tribe, by finding other people that have a similar mindset to you, not to pass judgment if someone's not like you, or to even, if you're interested in learning about another person's belief, to connect with them. But I'm really excited. I'm working on a couple of things so that it can be fun, smooth, and I'm so looking forward to it. Y'all, I'll be back. I'm Kwan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.